sure you've all heard by now, I have made a brand new plugin. It is sitting here in the bottom left of my Premiere Pro. Fastfx is now available for pre-order, and I'm going to show you guys in this video how it works. I have the final version right in front of me right now. I have the Ski Mask Shibuya music video opened up inside of my timeline here, and I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite parts about this plugin. It is super useful, and there are so many use cases in it. Now, before we hop into this video, the pre-order for Fastfx is now available, and I've given you guys a crazy deal. If you add Fastfx to your cart, you can add 2 other editing packs to your cart that are under $40, and you'll get those 2 editing packs for completely free. So if I add Fastfx to my cart and then decide to add opium looks and CRT textures, I'll get CRT textures and opium looks for completely free at checkout. You guys don't want to miss out on this deal as it's not lasting forever. Go down below and pre-order Fastfx today. So for example, if we go to a clip like this where we have our feet walking and we have it cut in between, all you have to do is put your playhead in between the 2 clips. And starting off in transitions here, let's start off with a CRT transition. I'm going to go with CRT V2. And even just clicking and hovering, you guys can see the playback of the effects on here, so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to click on the V2, highlight our clips like this, and hit the check mark. It's going to instantly put in the transition, and if we play it through, we have a crazy sound design transition just like that. Let's go ahead and try another one over here on this car clip. Let's go with CRT V4. Just going to highlight these, hit the check mark, and boom, we have it right there. Now there are a ton of effects. We have black and white, CRT as you just saw, night vision, shakes, and thermal. Let me show you guys some of the thermal ones here. Put our playhead in between, highlight them, hit the check mark. Just gonna load for a second since it's the first time using one of these thermal ones in this project. That is crazy, guys, look at that. And there are 4 more thermal transitions as well here. Now, if we go ahead and move on to the hits, there are a ton of hits inside of here. And basically, to use any of these inside of the plugin, you guys will see right here, we have A3, A2, A1, V1, V2, V3, and onwards, depending on how many layers you have. So when you come into Premiere Pro, these 2 might be selected. The way Fastfx works is whatever layer you want the adjustment layer or audio to come onto, you want to select them. So let's say we want the hits to show up on the V2 layer, which is this one right here. We just select the V2 and make sure that's the only one selected. And then if we want the audio to come onto this layer here, we just select A3 and make that one the only one selected here. So let's say we're going to go ahead and add a soft hit. Right here, where like the car engine fires or whatever. We're going to go ahead. You can either double click it right here or go over and hit the check mark. I'm going to double click it because I think it's a lot faster. You guys can see we get a nice shake just like that. And you can fully customize the shake inside of here and get it to your liking. You can customize the intensity, the directional blur, the motion blur, and then once you're done, you could just save it as your own preset, hit the check mark, and it will be inside of here. If we go over to the wipes now, some of my favorite ones inside of here are the crazy wipe. All you have to do is go ahead and double click it. You guys can see we have a fire transition. Just like that. And these ones are customizable as well. If you guys don't like it, you can just go ahead and hit delete here. The flashes are super dope as well here. Let's say we want a smooth flash transition between these 2. We could hit a check mark on basic flash. And we'll get a nice little flash transition there, just like that. Get the before and after, just a subtle effect. And you can turn up the intensity of the flash here as well. So if we go ahead and turn this up. Super fire. Now, if you guys are wondering what slow, medium, and fast mean here, this is basically going to affect the length of the adjustment layers that come in for the transitions. So let's say we do a quick hit with flash right. Let's say we want to add one right here. Let's do a preset medium that we've been doing. So just double click. And you guys will see it'll come in super hard. But let's say we think it's a little bit too slow or a little bit too fast. We could hit the trash bucket icon, go over to fast, hit the check mark on that, and it'll come in a lot faster. Or let's say you want it slower, hit slow, and it will be a lot slower. Just like that, guys. There are a ton of other features in here as well. Let's say you want to cut a clip on your music video. Exactly where your playhead is, if you go ahead and hit this cut button, it's going to cut it right there like that. And then let's say this clip right here, you want to speed it up for some reason or slow it down. If you're speed ramping, you could go ahead and just hit this 50% button and then hit the time. That'll be 50%. Or if you want to make it 300%, just click on that and then hit the time right here and it will make this clip 300%. Very good for speed ramping. We'll bring it back to 100. And then these ones here as well, if you hover over them, it'll basically explain what stuff do. So this one will zoom out if you click on it. So we're just going to click on it. And it adds a zoom out adjustment layer. So if we go up into our effect controls here, you guys can see we have a transform on here. Just want to unlink this and turn on motion blur. And then boom, you have the scale. So it starts with 1 out of 10 and it zooms back out. So let's say we want to start it at like 150. We could have it zoom out a lot more and go to like 100 here.
Introduce you to my new girl.
And it's the exact same thing here for the zoom in. Put this one on here. And it's the exact same thing for the zoom in here. We're just gonna go ahead and click this. So we get a little zoom in effect. And if you want to make it more intense, once again, go inside and just turn this up here. Bring it back. And it instantly applies a transform inside of here. If you guys are messing with Fastfx, you guys can go pre-order it down below. This is honestly the best plugin I've made, and I haven't seen many plugins for Premiere Pro. This is especially going to be crazy for editing music videos, cars, sports videos, all the above. If you guys go down below, like I said, and pre-order Fastfx, you'll get 2 additional editing packs for completely free. So I highly recommend you guys go ahead and check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be uploading every single day for the rest of the month. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Peace.